question says, Mom, expressing myself. Part 2, the continuance. So she crept around. After grabbing and removing everything from the hallway that was noisome from Ralph's ear, knowing that Ralph had to focus, she crept around and looked around in the shadows at night. She said some other ancient words to the social that she's in, so she cannot be touched by others that would ever dare harm her or Ralph or her clan. She crept around. She looked. She seen something that was different from the eyesight that wasn't supposed to be around Ralph. But it wouldn't be noticed if a person with other different type of natural eyes would look. She said, oh, I gotta get that. That can't bother Ralph. Ralph is energy, Ralph is chi. So she crept around in the shadows with the other members. They silently positioned themselves and looked on the roofs and watched her at distances and points, and one close at distances and points without ever harming. Distances and points around and said, those girls are not supposed to be around Ralph. They're not supposed to be in the houses around there. Those are girls that broke their oath. So, she signaled. And instantly, a flash of you just hear. She grabbed them and bagged them. She removed them from the other premises around. She went around again. She looked. And the girls that were standing, it seemed like invisible around Ralph. Then through a shadowing star and pierced the girls standing near Ralph in the dark while he laid on the porch while he slept. It didn't go nowhere near Ralph, but flew so fast that the other one at another point caught it. Then then she jumped and leaped instant high off the porch and then bagged the other girls. Oh, you heard, and then bagged the other girls. So Ralph turned and heard the noise, but see nothing. He thought it was nothing. He turned around and went to sleep. The others, they instantly grabbed the bags of the people that was lurking and spying around Ralph and bothering, and then the other ones pulled the bag to our backyard and said, yo, we're gonna go put this in we're gonna go back, one of us gonna go back and get the car, and we're gonna go put this in the car and take it away and put it all the way outside. So she sat there quietly and said, let's see who did disrespect Ralph. So she wondered. So she went up a couple blocks and stood far away. And then said some ancient words of protection so they wouldn't see her and they couldn't do nothing. And said, who was causing this around Ralph? And then waited till a car pulled up. She touched the car without being seen and pounded the car. Soon as she realized what was going on and who did it, they were targeted for the rest of their life to be murdered. She crept and ran back and seen Ralph sleep. She made sure she crept around. Nobody was around and nobody was in the hallway. She said where Ralph is, not even Ann or any origin could be around Ralph. And not no stinky, smelly animal. So she whispered and said, "Wake up, my love." And Ralph heard the voice, but looked and didn't see nobody. So Ralph decided, I'm up. Let me smoke a cigarette. So as he lit the cigarette, she removed her dark facial wear and the hood from herself, and then walked up the block and said, "Hi, good night. Are you okay?" "Precious." Ralph said, "Precious. Oh man, a long time no see. How you doing?" "I'm okay, but are you okay?" Ralph says, "Yeah. I'm here for. I'm here. I'm gonna be making moves soon, but I've been going through things. There's a lady with a dog, and a couple guys with dogs that live around the area that, certain funny things been happening, and I haven't feel safe lately. So sooner or later, I'm gonna move away." She says, "So how do you feel? How is your friend?" Your other friends are. I said, "Who, my friend? What other friends?" She said, "The McKinleys." "That's not my friends." I said, "That's my family. Those are my friends." She says, I know. She said, "So how are they?" "Well, I heard one of them, was hanging out with another guy named Greg. Didn't make it. I heard he got into certain things and didn't make it in life, but he's okay. From what I hear, he's okay. Alive, living comfortable, far away. Probably far away somewhere else." She says, "So how's the rest of them?" "Well, the other ones that used to live around, they moved away, but they used to come over here once in a while and come see how I was doing. But there was an intruder that was living across the street, so the last time I seen him, I just said some words of cleansing and praise, and then I let him go about, and then he left to go about his business." So she said, "Oh, that's wonderful. So she continued and said, "Yo, are you ever gonna come see me and realize and sit down with me and just chill with me at nighttime and just, we could just hang out, play some cards, or, watch a movie?" He said, "I'll be leaving soon, but if you want to, you come around like you came around tonight." I don't really, with the friends that I said I had, with the other little funny things, I don't want to guide nobody nowhere to, a certain place while I'm here, so I'm going to go somewhere else. So Ralph explained the problems that he'd been having, just like how he explained on YouTube. "Yeah, I don't hang out with Aurora and Helen Hill, Angelina Jolie, Sharon Stone, Julia Roberts. I never hung out with them before, but you gotta be careful out here. You might want to go see China." She said, "I was just with China a couple minutes ago." She said, "I was just with China a couple minutes ago." I said, "Oh yeah, how's she's doing?" "Oh, she went to go get her bag." she went to go get her bag. She'll be back. I said, tell her I was always thinking about her." And this is the first ending of the McKinley clan family.